Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Good morning, friends. Greetings, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension, obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis and eczema, rosacea, acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle, but what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while some folks may call that healing, regenerating, renewing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your medications and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. We welcome your phone calls. On the bright side, our number is 844-236-6010. That's 844-236-6010. If you have questions about the longevity products, ingredients, formulations, skincare ingredients, skin health issues, we can help you. 844-236-6010. I've been in the skincare business since 1983. What is that now? Going on 30, oh my goodness, I can't even believe it. I've been doing skincare now for 32 years. Holy moly. And I'll tell you what, in those 32 years, I've learned a heck of a lot about skin and skincare ingredients. Anyway, if you got questions about skincare or health, medications, whatever, in the world of health anyway, 844-236-6010 is our number. We welcome your phone calls, and we take them at the bottom of the hour. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear us advertise on the program or recommend on the program, please call the Brightside Ben phone team. 866-735-2470 is their number, 866-735-2470. Also ask them about joining the Brightside Ben team for a one-time $10 fee. You can start yourself a longevity business, earn thank you checks, and also earn tax benefits associated with having your own business. Of course, you can also just get your products at the wholesale price, all for a one-time $10 fee. They can tell you about it if you call 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. You can also head over to brightsideben.com and click on the Join the Team link. And I also want to encourage you to check out my blog at pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. If you're interested in joining myself and my friend Dixie Sedgwick, every Sunday we pick a subject, a health topic or a product, a longevity product, and we spend 20 minutes talking about it. It's every Sunday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Dial-in number 605-562-3140. Participant access code 444-973-POUND, 444-973-POUND. All right. Welcome back to The Bright Side. Thanks for joining us. We're on the air Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time. We're also on our archive page at 24/7 on the archive page at brightsideben.com. We've been talking about grains. We've been talking about anxiety. We'll get back to talking about nitric oxide and nitrates here in a little bit. I just want to finish up a few things about grains. And there's so many problems, so many health problems associated with the seeds. The grains are seeds. These are the source of most calories that we get, either directly from bread and pasta and processed flours and cereals, etc., or indirectly when you factor in dairy and meat, which in a sense are also derived from grains, unfortunately. Cattle are not really grain eaters necessarily, although that's what we feed them. Cattle are herbivores. They eat grasses, not so much seeds. In any case, when we eat dairy, when we drink dairy, when we eat meat, these days even when we eat fish, we're getting lots of grains and grain components. And grains contain lots of problematic components. For one thing, they contain these compounds we've been talking about called lectins, L-E-C-T-I-N-S, lectins. Lectins act as stimulators of defensive responses. Plants make lectins to protect themselves, as we've said so many times. It's kind of ironic when you think about it, in the sense that plants and the vegetable kingdom, and particularly the seeds from plants, are the most important sources of compounds. And this is kind of ironic because we kind of don't think of veggies as being toxic or problematic or poisonous. How ironic is it that vegetables contain poisons, particularly in the seeds? That's exactly what a grain is. How ironic is it that these grains and seeds and vegetables in the bodies of vegetables, how ironic is it that they contain these poisons? And for the most part, meat and fish, with some exceptions anyway, in case of fish, for the most part, meat and fish don't contain any poisons. You don't tend to think of vegetables that way. You don't tend to think of plants that way. We tend to think of meat as being the problem. And really, that's what we hear all the time, that meat and animal products are really problematic, and vegetables, you should be a vegetarian because it's safer for you. Well, as it turns out, seeds don't want to be eaten. Plants don't want to be eaten, and they make things that punish those animals who would be brave enough to indulge. All plants make these compounds. All seeds contain these compounds, and that includes wheat seeds, which we call grain. This is why throughout history, wheat seeds / grains have had to be crushed, have had to be milled. One of the greatest supposed advances in the history of humanity was the invention of the automated flour mill. The automated flour mill was invented in the late 18th century. It used pulleys and had levers. It was just this huge contraption, had to be located near rivers because it was powered by water, but it could process a lot of flour. Milling is a type of processing, and while milling can get you a lot of calories, it doesn't necessarily get you a lot of nutrition. That's because the calories don't degrade as rapidly as the nutrients do when a product is milled. When you mill a product, you break up the coating on the seed or on the grain. The calories remain a lot longer than the nutrients do. Nutrients tend to be far less stable than the calories. Recently, it was discovered that grinding seeds is something that human beings have been doing for thousands of years, even pre-agriculturally. Hunter-gatherers were the first practitioners of the so-called paleo diet. Used to grind up seeds to make them more edible and palatable. The problem with grinding seeds is it exposes the nutrients to the environment, specifically to oxygen, and that makes them break down. That degrades them. This is especially problematic with the oils. Seeds contain wonderful oils, essential fatty acid oils, vitamin oils, especially vitamin E. And these oils are particularly sensitive to oxygen and to light. Nature protects these oils, these vitamins and essential fats, with the coating on the grain, but once it's milled away, once it's processed away, milling is a kind of processing, these sensitive elements are destabilized, especially the oils, and that's called rancidity. The B vitamins and these seeds and grains are rich sources of the B vitamins, but they're also unstable, and much of these B vitamins are also lost. Even in doing the old style milling, the paleo type of milling, where they took a couple of stones and they kind of ground the seeds up, even that will degrade the B vitamins, let alone the more modern 21st century high technology factory milling techniques. In any case, while the milling and the processing can make the grains more palatable, it releases the sugars, it makes them sweeter. It doesn't eliminate the lectins. It might eliminate some of the nutritional value, but the lectins tend to stay. These plant defensive molecules tend to stay in the flour. And while gluten gets all the press, everybody's going gluten-free and gluten-free brownies and gluten-free cakes and gluten-free beer and gluten-free pizza. Lectins might even be worse than the gluten, and the lectins are still in the gluten-free products. Lectins, even if they're not worse, they're just as bad, all of which is to say there's a lot of problems associated with grains, whether those grains are whole grains or whether those grains are processed flour, white flour, cereal type of grains. One particularly nasty lectin is called WGA. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. WGA stands for wheat germ agglutinin. It's located in the central part of the grain, the germ part. This is where all the nutrients, or the bulk of the nutrients, are located, but it's also where the WGA is located. WGA is called agglutinin because it glutenizes, or it globs up, red blood cells. And the reason it globs up these red blood cells is very, very interesting and has a lot of implications when it comes to protecting ourselves from lectins and WGA, and I'll tell you what I mean when we come back from our break. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back after this.
You haven't experienced yogurt until you've tried a Mossy, embodying health and flavor in a true whole milk, green-fed dairy beverage. Every sip pays homage to our old world cows and the ancient culturing methods their milk benefits from. With over 30 probiotics, a Mossy's undeniably nutritious, refined, cultured sensation bolsters your health and awakens your passion for dairy. A Mossy's so good, and you need to try it. Contact your Longevity distributor or call 877-878-4203 or go to gcnteam.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Gold. It's like nothing else on Earth. From the Romans through the Renaissance, from the Industrial Age to the Space Age, gold has weathered the test of time. For 6,000 years, gold has remained the ultimate store of wealth. According to the World Gold Council and the U.S. Mint, demand is at an all-time high. The stage is being set for the reemergence of gold as the common-sense alternative to a fiat paper currency that gets weaker every day. Midas Resources is proud to offer the hard-hitting report that arms you with the truth you need to protect you and your family from the Fed's plans for your hard-earned money. Don't gamble with your future. Call Midas Resources today and ask for your free copy of As Good as Gold. Call 1-800-686-2237 for the report the Fed hopes you'll never see. As Good as Gold can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. If you have ever thought about owning gold, you must read this report. Call Midas today at 800-686-2237.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit goberkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. goberkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey guy at goberkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey guy.
The nation's largest independently owned and operated talk radio network. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
Okay, welcome back to The Bright Side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Our number today, 844-236-6010. Got lines open for you. We welcome your phone calls. If you have questions about the longevity products or healthcare, or you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, if you've got a family member, workmate, friend, loved one you want to help them get off their medications and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. We can help you change your life. We can help you change the lives of loved ones, friends, and family members as well. 844-236-6010 is your number. If you want to join the Brightside Ben team, love to have you aboard. Call the phone team at